So I thought that I would share with you Andrea Seidel here, author of The Power of Play, co-author of The Power of Play. I authored it with the brilliant, amazing Dr. Lane O'Brien, and we made a case for play. And I just thought I would start and share a little bit about this so that when you are going to the year of play, it really does emphasize your why. Why is it that we want to make a case for play? Why is it that we want to add more play into our lives? So and why is play not just extra, but essential? So here's the case for play. So if you're here in this community and you're joining the year of play, you probably already have that feeling inside you. You know that there's something magical and meaningful and just deeply human about play. That it's not just childish, that it's not just like, oh, like don't play, like be so serious. Like you already have that knowing, I bet, because you're here. And play is so joyful. And it's definitely not the just nice to have some days sort of thing when life slows down. That's not what play about is about. I always say that play is science-backed, it's soul-feeding, it's energizing, and it's one of the most powerful contributors to lifelong happiness, resilience, and well-being. And so, as someone with a master's in happiness studies and my co-author with a PhD in movement and physiology and positive psychology, she and I both make such a huge case for play in our book that we co-authored, The Power of Play. And we can't say it loudly enough. Play safeguards your mental health. Play is invigorating. It reignites our joy. Play has a beautiful upward spiral of positive emotions. Play brings connection. Play brings us back to ourselves. Play hits the reset button and helps us to recover, get ourselves back. So, I wanted to just quickly break down why play matters so much and why this year-long journey is such an incredible gift that you're going to be giving yourself. So the first thing is that play boosts happiness. It boosts positive emotions. So when we play, it's one of the fastest ways to access. Think about it. Think about the last time you played and what emotions came up for you. Were you laughing? Were you having joy? Were you in awe? Were you curious? Were you silly? Were you in amusement? Were you inspired? Were you in flow state? So these aren't just nice to have feelings. These are emotional nutrients that actually make us feel well, that our bodies and our minds really rely on it, on those positive emotions to stay resilient and to stay balanced. And positive emotions broaden our perspective. They help us to expand our creativity and they help bring back a psychological strength and resilience. So play is one of the most reliable portals to these emotions. Play, like it literally puts us into those emotions. So play boosts our happiness and positive emotions. The other thing that play does is it safeguards our well-being, our body and our mind. So it's not just mental, it's also physiological. So when we play, it actually has the ability to calm our nervous system to make ourselves feel like we're safe. It helps to reduce the stress hormones. It helps to increase what's called vagal tone. It's about down regulating our emotional regulation. It helps us with emotional regulation. It down regulates our nervous system. It supports our immune system. It tells our bodies and our minds that we're safe and that we can have joy and we have fun. It also releases really good feel good neurotransmitters such as serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, all these feel good neurotransmitters that help us to feel well and safeguard our well being. Not to mention, when we play, a lot of play involves movement. A lot of play involves using our body in a joyful, nourishing way, which is great for our well being. So, even gentle play like doodling, dancing in the kitchen, or building Lego or something, or playing with your dog, these all signal safety to our system. And when our body feels safe, it can heal. And so, again, play safeguards our well being, not just for our mind, but also for our body. The other case for play is that play connects us to others. Think about it. A lot of the times when we do play, we're usually connecting with friends or we're usually doing something together. I know when I take a Zumba class, I love it because all of us are coming together and we're dancing together. It just feels so fun and connecting and so humans are wired for connection. And science has shown us that other people matter for our well-being. And so play ignites this connection. And it's amazing how powerful that is. Just think about it. Play creates opportunities for bonding, for laughter, and for shared experiences. And I don't know about you, but my friends and I have so many inside jokes and things like that. A sense of belonging is so important, and just general relationship building. And so when you become more approachable and playful and joyful to be around, right? We're more authentically ourselves as well. And just think of that beauty if for relationships and building more communities and doing fun things together, which is exactly why the power play exists. It is going to help us. Play connects us to others, and we're going to be here in this community playing together as well. So play sparks obviously creativity, learning, and just some inner wisdom. Have you ever, when you're like really stressed out and you're like, I just can't think of the answer, or like, the creativity or the writing isn't flowing, or have you ever crammed for an exam? Right? And you're just so stressed out that you can't remember anything. And so play really does give us almost like a break, restoration. It hits the reset button and allows us to come back fresh mentally. It also opens up opportunities for learning. When we play, we're actually learning through play. Like think about mountain biking. For example, if it's your first time playing on that mountain bike and learning and growing, and we're creating new neurological pathways, play is a wonderful opportunity for not just children, but adults as well to grow from and learn from and to build wisdom. So children don't just learn because they learn through play, which is so powerful. But adults are not different. So play strengthens our ability to have insights, to use our imagination, to problem solve, to be flexible, to be open to opportunities, and to be innovative. So it also really reconnects us to that inner knowing piece of ourselves, that part that remembers that, life is good and we are capable and joy is allowed. And so play really does spark that creativity, that ability to learn, and that inner wisdom. Play also helps us to process stress and reset. I don't know about you, but sometimes it's just like, okay, like the other day had been so busy and I decided, you know what? I'm not going to work today. So I rescheduled some of my clients and I decided what happened, how it spurred it on is my hairstylist had an opening and I was like, oh, and it was very early in the morning. So it spurred on this whole day of play for me. And I came back more energized to do work the next day. And it really helped me to process stress and to hit that reset button. So when life feels sometimes busy, hectic, heavy, play can make us feel so much better. It can make us feel like there's so much more possibility, right? That's exactly when it's most powerful. When we are feeling like things are heavy, when we're feeling stressed out, that's when we need to give our mind and body a reset, a break, a way to release tension. Whether if it's just going out and playing with the dogs outside in the snow, or going out for a nice walk or hike, or just stepping away and taking a yoga class, playing in a class. There's just little tiny ways that, or just hitting play on your Spotify, your favorite playlist, and just dancing. Play helps us to process stress and hit that reset button. It's a chance to step into a different emotional state, and we have control over that, which is so powerful. It's a wonderful way to relieve tension too. So play doesn't just mask our struggles. It's like, oh, well, we're not about pretending it's not happening, toxic positivity here. Play just allows us to be alongside some of these challenging times that can remind us that there's still possibility here. There's still goodness in our life. There's still lightness available. And it just allows us to move it, to move that stress and to not just pretend it's not there. So that is the power of play. There are so many other reasons, but this is just a little overview. And of course, I always suggest if you want more information on this, like to purchase the book, The Power of Play, Optimize Your Joy Potential, because we have so much in that book that really makes a case for play. But I wanted to share a little bit here. It's really about this amazing practice. So joy is a practice. We can make joy play a habit in our life just by building our toolkit of play. And we know that it keeps us resilient. We know that it connects us to others. We know that it's inspiring. We know that it helps us feel safe. And we know that it's great for processing stress and hitting the reset button. So if we know all that, this is a wonderful opportunity that we get to explore together for this whole year. And so each month you're going to receive obviously a really nice video emphasizing a monthly theme. I'm going to provide you spontaneous play inspirations. We're going to keep a conversation thread going here in the community and share our play and evidences of our play to inspire one another. And then we're going to also encourage um, everybody on these spontaneous activities. So please use the ideas here, but I want you to also spark your own unique version of play. Everything counts, everything is welcome, and I'm so excited to let's get playing together and not just someday, but we're not waiting till life calms down. Now, we're going to do it now in small ways, in joyful ways, in real doable, this feels good kind of ways. And so here's to a year ahead filled with so much more joy, filled with fun, connection, curiosity, movement, and delight. Welcome to the power of play.